Hello good folks, thank you for joining us. Today we'll be doing a quick sketch of a punching action pose, and we have some foreshortening. We've done other punching poses, but again, so there's a whole lot of them out there that you can work with, and this one is just one of the more popular ones as well. So we're putting down a frame right here. So that is the body, that is the shoulder set right there. The head will be somewhere here to start, so we'll put an egg sheet. Now there's some foreshortening, and that is why we are actually doing this one, because it's an essential action pose used in comics and different media. So the shoulder is here, but since he's throwing this arm in as a punch, so we have, let's round that off right here. Shoulder placement somewhere around here, and that is the line of the action. Now we have a few ways we can go about this, and we will explore those one by one. So I start with the first one. Now let me grab the pencil again. So always remember, if you do not want to just like work around the line and see how this works out, you could always do coils. So coils as in larger, so you can go as large as you want and place it like right here in front of him, but you're doing something along those lines. So the punch here in this case landing right here. So let's put a box here just as a guideline. So that is our first punch, nice and big, and we go and work. Now you could start from the punch itself, actually. That is not a bad idea. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just have the thumb somewhere there, and we have the punch thrown in right there. So just exaggerated knuckles there, and then I'm going to go backward. So there we are. That's the elbow right there. So a bit of the triceps and some striation, some lines along the middle arm there, and of course the all-important delt structure right there. So that is one huge punch to floor the opponent flying toward us. Now the rest of the body, I think that I should actually put that out as a key and set frame right there. Right, so let's say that we are looking at from right behind the placement of the other arm. Now you could place him, I think ideally it would be very nice to have it somewhere around here. So somewhere along those lines, if you just put a fist, that's all set to go. And it should actually work. So if I were to put in, this is a part of the lats, some serratus, and maybe the pecs won't really be visible here. So some of the abs, if you want to throw them in. And That is if we want to keep it stable. And then of course you could do something else with this. I'm trying to look for a different marker that can be clear enough. Now if you want to work with the head, there's, of course, you have all the freedom to do whatever you wish. Realistically it would be this way. So eyes, nose and mouth, center point, the middle of the face somewhere around there. But you could place him in different directions. You could even hunch him like lower, so like that, like the head, the dome coming in there, and eyes there, and put an angry set of eyes, nose, and that would also actually work nicely. And you could now even increase this, so we can come backward and make this fist real like nice and big and place it somewhere here. Or you could do coils again and work the arm backward that way, and it will leave the delt in the same place. And you could also make it larger yet by coming right over here, putting a nice huge fist right here, and then putting in the foreshortening accordingly. So all those different angles with a nice big fist, very dynamic action. You should really try it out. It's a lot of fun. So we'll be doing more of these different stances, different action, and I hope that it helps. Thank you very much for being with us. Please do subscribe, keep in touch. Have yourself a wonderful day.